Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So in this video I want to talk about a movie that means so much to me, 12 Angry Men. And 12 Angry Men is a movie by Sidney Lumet. It's a 1957 movie by Sidney Lumet, and it's basically about 12 men that are selected as the jury on a case of a boy that supposedly murdered his father, and they are supposed to decide on the guilt or the innocence of the boy. The movie starts out with like 11 of the 12 men finding the boy guilty, and only one of the 12 men, decides that the boy might not be guilty. So the movie follows them as they try and find out more things about the case and decide on whether the boy is innocent or not. And this movie is a very old movie, like 1957, and it was shot in black and white. Because it's shot in black and white, it might not appeal to some people, but when you watch this movie, like, it sticks with you a lot, because there are a lot of things that are so good about this movie. First of all, the movie is shot in one location, and me, I'm a fan of movies that are shot in one location, because it just, like, I feel like when the movie is shot in one location, it has to show, like, it's a chance for the director to show his directing chops and to flex his muscles. And in this movie, the director really he outdid himself. Like, you could feel the tension in that location. Like, the tension is just so gripping, and you can feel that this, like it feels like the whole space is going to explode. That is how it feels, and it just goes to credit the work of the director. Like I said, this movie is an old movie, yes, but it doesn't feel like an old movie. I think I saw this movie like 3 years ago. It did not feel like an old movie. The only thing that feels old is just that it is black and white. The dialogue does not feel okay. Maybe some of the things they said might feel like, okay, they don't say this thing again, they don't talk like this again now. But apart from that, if you can just look past the way they talk self is not, it is not a distraction for it. It is like, it even makes you feel like, okay, it's like you're experiencing another era, and you get to appreciate the way they talk and the way they interact with each other. Speaking of interaction, the characters are like, it is very diverse character. They are all white men, yes, but their mindsets are all totally different, and you can see it. Like, some of the characters are more prejudiced than others, and you see it in the way they interact with each other. They are using their experiences in life to judge what happens in the characters. And when all those things start interplaying with each other, like people from different backgrounds interacting with each other, like feeling like one part is better, like one person feeling like him is better than another person, like, it just brings more tension, and it makes the clashing of the head between the characters even feel much better. And the protagonist of this film, there's something, like, when I watched this movie again, because I watched it again yesterday because I wanted to talk about it. When I watched it again yesterday, I noticed the way it was like arguing, the way he brought his case again for the other members of the jury. He chooses his fights very well. Like, that guy is a master debater. He does not just fight every fight that comes his way. He chooses to fight some fights, and he chooses to leave some fight and just accept it. Like, and when I saw him doing that, I was like, this is a very good strategy for, like, debating. The man just made his arguments feel very unique. He did not just jump at every argument that came his way. Like, it was very beautiful to watch. Like, if you even watch this, if you want to learn how to debate, you can watch this movie and look at what this man did, and like emulate what he did to be able to win arguments in the future. Like, because it's a master class in debating. And I'm saying this movie is a very old movie, but it does not feel old. Yes, it is black and white, but that is the only thing that feels old in it. Like, it is still very relatable in today's, but you might not be able to relate to it because you've not been on a jury before. But it is still, there are still things about it that does not feel dated. Yes, it is an old movie, but does not feel dated at all. The dialogue is so good. The way the characters interact with each other is just so feeling. I've seen it before, so I know everything that happens in it. So when I was watching it again and I was seeing the video interacting, like, the dialogue made me laugh sometimes, because it was not as serious again. Yeah, it was not as serious again for me while watching it, so I could laugh at some things. I enjoyed the dialogue, and I found some of the things that they were saying very funny. And the way the director uses the camera, like, it's in a small space, but the director is able to use the camera, like, like almost like the camera floats inside the scene, like floats inside the room. Like you that are watching it, you even feel like you are part of the people in the movie because of the way the camera is moving around, like the way it frames some things. There are some things it does. It chooses to show, like a character might be talking, but the camera will be on another person. And when I first saw that, I was like, why is he doing this? Then I realized and I remembered that they said acting is reacting. And when you just see the camera on another person and a different person is talking, just seeing the reactions of those people, it is like, it just makes you appreciate their acting more and appreciate the work of the camera. Like sometimes you feel like you're a fly on the wall in the in the room. That is how the camera makes you feel like you're part of it, and just increases the tension and the level of excitement for the movie. And the acting, oh my god, like yes, I've seen some acting that has been very good, but the acting in this movie is on another level. And I think because I don't know most of the characters, or I don't know most of the actors, so like I didn't know what to expect. But when these guys like were delivering their lines, there was a man that had a monologue in this movie. Oh my god, the delivery of that monologue was like, sometimes you don't even feel like it's acting. Like you almost feel like, is this real? Like, are these people really in this situation for real? But no, they are acting, and it just makes you appreciate their acting more. And just it is so good. And I like one thing that they did with the characters, how the characters were able to, I don't want to spoil anything for anybody, but how the characters were able to, like, how they judge the case. They judge the case based on their own experiences, and you can see it, like they don't go into much of their backstory, but you see the characters say some things and you understand that, okay, this man is saying this thing because of the things he has experienced before, and it just feels so real. Like, yes, that's how people behave. People always judge things based on their own feelings, and it just feels like so real. This is one of, like, I've seen so many movies, and this movie is like one of the most perfect movie I've ever seen. Like, I can't find anything wrong with it because this movie is so good. Like, I even showed this movie to my mom, and when she watched it, she was very like, I looked at her reaction during it, and she really enjoyed the movie. And that is my mom. I'm sure anybody else is going to even enjoy this movie if you have the patience for it. Yes, it's a black and white movie, but if you can just look past that, you are in for a ride. Like, one of the best movies you will ever see. This is one of the best movies I've ever seen, and I love this movie so much. Like, one of my favorite movies ever. Everything is perfect about it. I can't see anything wrong with it. If you've not seen any black and white movie before and you see 12 Angry Men, you how do I put it? You start rating, yes, you start rating black and white movies, because I feel like some people might not rate black and white movies because they are black and white, but that is like, it's a very wrong misconception. Black and white movies are very good. There was a black and white movie I saw recently, but that one was not an old movie. It was a 2020 movie, Malcolm and Marie, and they shot that movie in black and white also. Like, and that movie was so good. So black and white movies are, they have a special quality to them, and I really enjoyed this movie in particular. So if you've not seen any black and white movie, please check out 12 Angry Men. I am sure you are going to love it. If you have seen 12 Angry Men, what do you think about it? Comment below and let me know. Or if you've seen any black and white movie, what do you think about it? Comment below and let me know. That's my review on 12 Angry Men. If this is your first time on my channel, please like and subscribe for more contents like this. Thank you for sticking to this time. See you in the next video. Cheers.